Hey, Philip,
Yeah.
you know what I'm thinking?
No.
September? More like I hate the weather here in Dayton, Ohio, because it sucks and it's still summertime weather when it should be fall time weather, my favorite type of weather season. It should be that type of season. It makes me mad that it's not that type of season weather yet, so I just want to sit inside and watch Arrested Development starring Jeffrey Tambor instead of being outside, which I would rather be doing in September nowadays, this time of year.
Yeah. It's the most terrible time of the year.
Philip, okay.
There is
Hold
no little summer things coming
Hold on. If you can't think of
anymore.
if you can't think of a
September
fluent thing just like mine was at the beginning, then don't do
how
it.
I hate the fall time of year.
Okay, here's the thing is that you hate winter
It's
more,
the
and that was a Christmas song,
most-
so you should sing that around Christmas time.
Oh, I like Christmas.
But you hate the winter even
Yeah.
more than the fall.
Yeah.
So welcome to our show, Classic Countdown Conversations.
Where we count down the best and the worst that
Media.
weather has to
Oh,
offer.
that weather has to offer. I
right.
guess that's true. Today we're not talking about media.
Not at all.
Which goes perfectly along with the end of our tagline is when we feel like it, we'll talk about
That's
those
right.
things. Today we don't feel like that.
I think that there's like an ellipses in that tagline that we got, and that ellipses is for someone to say, "Oh, really?" And then we're like, "When we feel like it." That's what that is.
Okay, all right, I like that.
Just
Maybe we'll get people on the show just for that one bit,
Yeah.
and then we kick them out.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So based on Philip's little song, I guess you guys have discovered that Philip doesn't like fall.
No.
I didn't really know that. I knew that you love the summer,
I love the summer.
but I didn't know that you hated the fall time.
Yeah.
So in light of yesterday being the first day of fall,
Well,
for the time
2
that
days
they're
ago.
listening to it, no.
No? Today's the
It was
first day.
technically today.
we're recording a day ahead.
Yeah. So by the time that they listen to it,
We actually recorded this a day and a year ahead.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you guys didn't know is we've actually been recording this show for years.
Yeah.
But people are just now listening to it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Figuring it out.
Yeah.
So in light of yesterday being the first day of the fall time, and in light of the autumn, and in light of the weather sucking here in Dayton, Ohio, my heart wanted to talk about things that I wish I could be doing right now in the fall time, because the fall time is not only my favorite time of the year, it's undeniably factually the best time of year.
That's like
don't-
nobody
hey,
even thinks that at all.
If you ask 10 people what their favorite season is, I guarantee you 7 or 8 of them will say fall.
No.
I guarantee it.
No.
We're gonna do this.
Okay. We'll do a survey
Everyone send in what their favorite time of year is.
and prove Daniel wrong.
Nope. I guarantee you it'll be fall time.
No.
You
There's
know,
more people that like at least spring and summer more than they like fall.
No.
The combined number of summer and
Nope.
spring.
I bet not even at that point.
No.
I bet fall outweighs all other favorite three other seasons favoriters. I bet it outweighs all of them combined.
I think that you've grown up in a fall bubble. You have a group of friends that are all about fall, and that's all you think the world is like. But now, guess what? I'm bursting your bubble. I'm coming right through there, and I'm going to burst it right in your face and punch it.
If you can't tell,
I hate fall.
Philip's just a little grumpy because I made him record tonight.
I'm just channeling that energy toward fall.
Philip wanted to hang out with his wife, and I said, no, you're going to record with me tonight.
You made me feel bad. You said, I was already down a date, and now I gotta be going home. I looked at the wrong direction, and now I'm already here.
Do you like that I can kind of use, I could use that towards like your wife, Lindsay, about anything, and she'd give in.
Yeah. Generally, I say no to you. Because I've learned your peer pressure tactics.
I wouldn't say peer pressure as much so as just guilt tripping.
And I call it manipulative.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Peer pressure. Because you try to make other people join in on it with you when you can.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if I don't want to do something by myself, I definitely will force other people to do it with me.
Well, it turns out it doesn't work on me. I've got to...
Except for tonight.
Yeah. Well, you know what happened tonight?
What?
Lindsay.
Yeah.
Lindsay was like, go do it. And I was like, no. And she's like, no, just go do it. I was like, fine. So, once again, peer pressure. You subconsciously knew that
I did it
Lindsay
without
would
even
hear.
trying with Lindsay. Was she saying that on the phone? Like while you were on the phone?
While we were
with me?
on the phone.
She was saying, go do it?
Yeah.
Was I on speaker?
No.
Oh. She could just...
She heard what I was
sense
saying.
it. Okay. All
I
right.
hate it. I hate fall.
So today's episode...
It's an angry episode.
Today's episode is going to be me trying to change Philip's mind on this whole fall debacle. No, it was your idea to do the episode. Like
No, I'm
this.
saying no, you can't change your mind.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about my top, my top 10s. This is the point of this whole show. My top 10 favorite things to do in the fall time. Now, quick thing here.
Oh?
We understand that yesterday was the first day of fall, but in my mind, seasons are based on months and not the actual days.
Oh.
So fall in my mind is September 1st till the end of November. And then December 1st is winter to me. Even though technically winter doesn't start till like December 21st or something
When
like
does
that.
spring start?
March 21st?
No, in your mind.
Oh, the beginning of March.
When does summer start?
The beginning of June.
When does fall start?
September.
Okay, I was just double checking
Yeah.
that you were consistent.
So basically, it's
Thought
just
I'd
three
trick you a little bit.
months.
3 munches.
3 munches for each season.
Okay.
In my mind, I understand that's not correct, but that's what I'm going off of. So from September 1st till the last day of November, these are my favorite things to do, Philip.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we? Can I give you my breakdown of the fall?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So. I kind of am with you, but
Okay.
it's more like I do it by what the weather's like.
Okay.
So basically,
It's still summer.
it's still summer right now.
Okay. All right.
And pretty much will be summer until November.
Or maybe even January.
And then winter will last until April 30s.
April 30th.
And then spring starts. And then fall.
And
Fall's
la-
only,
Fall and spring last for like 1 week here in Dayton, Ohio.
and that's why if you say that you love fall, you're a liar.
No.
What you really like is
No.
winter, and you're
no.
crazy.
Here's the thing. The last few years, we've been in like a drought here in the city, in our lovely, lovely hometown.
And that's not lovely.
To where it's
The people are lovely.
the trees don't turn pretty colors; they just die.
Yeah.
It just goes straight from summer to winter. However, that's only been in the last few years. Up in like I'd say like 2000 up until like 2014, we had great falls.
Don't remember them.
I do, and I love them, and I pray to God in heaven that He gives it to us.
What's number 10?
Number 10. Well, first off,
No.
no, just one honorable mention. It's because
How
it's
could you have an honorable mention?
it's because
of
it's a
this?
nostalgic thing, Philip.
Okay.
Because I haven't done it in like 10 years.
Okay.
It's when you're younger, for whatever reason, you rake leaves up. I still don't get that. Why rake the leaves? Just mow over top of them. Anyways,
Well, I can tell you that right now.
hold on. You rake leaves, and when you're younger, you rake the leaves up, and then you make piles and you jump in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my honorable mention because it's nostalgic.
Okay.
Okay. Now moving into my top 10.
Okay.
Speaking of leaf piles,
Yeah.
I don't make them anymore. I destroy them.
You burn the leaf piles?
No, so if I'm driving in like in like a neighborhood,
Daniel.
I love doing this. If I'm driving in a neighborhood, because people in cul-de-sacs, they just put all their leaves over by their mailbox.
Yeah.
I just run them over with my truck, and send the leaves flying.
You're the reason that I have anxiety about fall. People like you. Because that's a lot of work.
I don't care is the thing. Like, because
you
again,
should.
I'll reiterate, just mow over the leaves. There's no point in taking an entire Saturday to rake your leaves
Yeah,
and
but
put
it
them
like
out.
ruins your grass if they're like on there.
Not if you chip them up with the lawnmower.
No, but the lawnmower doesn't get it well enough.
No, you can. There's literally a leaf mulching setting that you can put on to a lot of lawnmowers.
Some of them. If you're rich, you got the leaf mower setting. But if you're poor like me,
Oh,
then yeah, you can't do that. You got to rake it up.
well,
That's why it's always in a bunch of cul-de-sac.
Well, I love running them over with my truck. And that's
This is not helping. You said that your list was going
Hold on.
to make me.
I didn't know you didn't like that. This has been a recent phenomenon for me.
Yeah.
In the last like 3 years, I've realized that this is really fun.
Satan's overtaken you.
And you know what
past
else
3
I do
years.
while I do this?
I don't know. You probably smoke weed and do drugs and drink and stuff. I don't know. You're turning out to be a terrible person. That's the
Well,
bottom line.
I was gonna say something that's terrible. I just bash people's mailboxes with a baseball bat.
No,
Well,
I
do
don't
it.
believe that you.
No,
do
I'm
that.
just kidding. I've never done that before. But I do run over people's leaf piles on the side of the road.
Okay.
I love it. Love it. All right.
All right. So number 10, that's a no-go for me.
Okay, that's a no-go.
That's does not help.
That's an NG.
NG, no-go.
NG. All right. So one NG? Thank you. All right. Number 9.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. I'm going to say this, and you're going to not think I'm being serious because of a certain aspect of this, but I'm talking about a different aspect of this. Football games.
Oh. Real football games?
Well, so yeah, so I hate your wife, my sister, and my father, your father-in-law. They get way too into Ohio State, like to the point where
It's horrifying.
I usually leave the house when Ohio State's playing.
Hey,
However,
you leave me.
I do leave you. Although we did record one time during one, I think last year.
Yeah.
Anyways, I like going to either college games or high school football games. So like this is, I'll set the mood for you, Philip. I'll set the mood for you. It's a nice Friday night, mid-October. Okay, you
Doesn't exist in Ohio.
It does. No. October will get nice. It'll get nice like halfway through October.
Nah.
You're wearing your jeans.
Every day I wear jeans.
Exactly. See, you already like it. You're wearing your hoodie.
I do like wearing hoodies.
There you go. See, you're walking up. You see it's already getting dark because fall time. It starts getting darker sooner.
Oh, I hate that.
Well, hold on. You see the lights of the football stadium.
Yeah.
You're walking in and you're seeing all the people in the stands, and they're doing this thing.
I don't think that they're raising the roof.
They are, and you're like, oh man, and you're kind of like looking for the people that you're wanting to sit with, and then you see them and they're waving at you, and you go, oh, there's my spot. I have a spot. So you walk up and you sit down and you get into this little number. You put your hands in your pocket of your hoodie and you sit and you watch the game like this.
And your butt hurts and it's awful.
No. It's great. It's great. And
Ugh.
and the crowd's going wild. And here's the thing, Philip. I don't love football. You know this about me.
Yeah. Can I tell you?
But there's something special about Friday night football games in October.
Okay. Can I tell you a story? I had a friend who, well, I had a couple friends that went to Fairmont High School.
Okay.
And in the old Kettering area. I ended up going to their football game. And that was my first high school football game.
Yeah.
And I hated it so much. I hated it so much. It was cold. There was a bunch of people I didn't know. And my butt hurt. But I will tell you this.
Okay.
Mountain Dew had a I don't know what you call it.
Like a
Prize. A prize for the tops of their Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah, a
things? Contest of sorts.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, look at all these Mountain Dew bottle tops.
Yeah.
I'm about to win an Xbox 360.
Did you?
No.
Oh.
So night even got worse.
That wasn't my fault. That was you.
That was
you.
Well, so but if you if you ever consider going to a high school football game, I highly suggest looking through the trash like I did. So that's my life. That's why I hate fall.
Because you lost the Mountain Dew. You took to the trash for hours and lost the Mountain Dew contest.
Yeah. Because for some reason I thought, well, surely some idiot who won,
just threw it away.
They just threw it away and they didn't even think about it.
So did you know, Philip, on Chick-fil-A receipts, every like 1 in 5 or something like that has a little coupon at the bottom for a free chicken sandwich.
I do know that.
So just go dig through the trash every once in a while. You could get a free meal.
Not a bad idea.
Because again, people just throw things away.
Yep.
But no, you can't even deny. You can't even deny the feeling of those football games.
Oh, I can and I am.
So it's another NG.
Another no-go. You're kind of
All right,
so
put another one up there.
I think if you had known that this list was going to try to convince me, you maybe wouldn't have put large crowd thing.
That's
you maybe
true.
would have known.
It is towards the bottom.
It is towards the bottom.
That's my number 9.
You probably could have put Raking Leaves as number 10, and I would have been like, maybe.
Well, that kind of is number 10. It's just I wreck them.
No, yeah, you do the exact opposite thing.
So is my honorable mention a YG?
Yeah. Yes, go.
Put up a half a point.
Just half.
Because it's an honorable mention.
Maybe a quarter.
All right. Number 8?
Yeah.
Number 8?
Number 8?
It's pumpkin carving.
Okay.
And pumpkin carving is so great because you go over to the pumpkin patch, you're like, oh, which one? Which one? Mm-hmm. It's like a Where's Waldo of pumpkins. and sometimes you can even carve in a Where's Waldo face.
You could.
I'm doing that this year. I just decided.
That
but yeah,
with the little ski cap.
With the little ski cap and the glasses.
And the ball. Does he have a ball on the top of his ski cap?
I think so.
Like a white ball.
And his little stupid smirk.
Yeah, he does kind of have a gotcha.
Yeah. But he didn't get us because we found him.
Yeah, I know. That's what you think.
What a dork.
Maybe we've never seen him.
That's true. Maybe that is a Where's Waldo impersonator.
Yeah. Well, they have those all over the book. There's like a guy in
Oh, that's true.
He's got a striped shirt, but he's got yellow pants.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
That's Where's Daldo.
Oh, my goodness. Or where's
Ronaldo?
Balto? Ronaldo, I like that one. Balto, the dog. Remember that movie?
You mean Bolt?
No, Balto.
Nah.
When he got the medicines it was based on a true story, Philip. It was a cartoon. And he got medicines. He was a husky wolf thing.
I was a husky.
Eddie, you were
a husky boy.
I was husky. I was a little husky boy too.
What's number 8?
Pumpkin carving. Pumpkin carving.
Yeah.
So you go get your pumpkin. You're all excited.
Yeah.
You take it home. You found your Where's Waldo pumpkin. You take it home. and then you just go to town on that thing with a knife. and do you do stencils on your pumpkin? Do you like draw it and then just trace the stencil?
The last time I did a pumpkin carving was when I was just a little baby husky boy.
Oh, well, we got to do it this year.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
So I would probably do it without a stencil now.
Okay.
Because I'm a grown man.
You know, I think you know what I'm gonna do? Well, hold on. I'll get to that in a second after I finish doing this. So
Okay.
you carve it out. You get all that gunk. It's almost like the pumpkin's becoming a Christian because it gets a new identity and it gets all that gunk out of there.
It does. Well, but I like pumpkin seeds. So
No, I know. And here's the thing: is that you take the pumpkin seeds out. Those are the of the world but not in them things.
Okay.
And then you make them into something new.
Okay.
You make
Put
'em-
some, and you make them salty.
You make
the
them
salt
salty.
of the earth.
You make them spicy. You make them cinnamony. Whatever you want to do with it.
Cinnamony.
Yeah. Have you never had cinnamon pumpkin seeds?
I have not.
Those are good.
Just salty ones.
So I think what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to do a Where's Waldo, but instead of it being Where's Waldo, it's Seth Withers. Because his nickname is Pumpkin,
Oh, I see.
but he has the Where's Waldo get up.
Seth Withers being your good friend.
My good friend, yeah, Seth Withers. If you ever listen to this,
He won't because he's a turd.
he's a turd burglar.
Turglar.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll say we shouted you out. Also, Morgan Del Grasso.
Oh,
So was that a yes or a no? Go, Philip.
I'll give it a yes go for the nostalgia.
Okay. Put a yes. Put a YG.
So we got two no's,
2 NGs and
one
and
and
a
a
half
half.
YGs. Okay. All right. That half is gonna make or break whatever.
I think it is.
And no, it is because what if it's a tie on either side?
It's gonna break it
Yeah, exactly.
or
Okay.
make it.
All right. Number 7.
Yeah.
And you can't even deny. You can't even deny this
You
one.
said that last time, and then I did.
Hiking. Taking a good old walk.
Okay, give me more info.
Okay,
Why
okay.
does-
So
why
so
does this work better? in fall than-
where's a good park that you like to go to
I go to
with your wife, Lindsay?
I like to go to the nature reserve.
Nature reserve?
called Narrows.
Narrows. Where's that at?
It's I don't know exactly. Kind of northern Xenia-ish
Okay.
area.
Okay. Perfect place. Because they get some more water up there.
Yeah, it's right next to the Ohio River.
Yeah. So that means the trees are gonna look beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's not winter weather yet. It's cooling off a little bit, but you still get that sun coming through the trees. You still get those birds chirping that haven't gone south for the winter yet. Mm-hmm. And you get the beautiful view of all the reds and oranges and yellows of the trees. Mm-hmm. And usually when you go hiking, you go with a special somebody. In your case, it'd be your wife or me, and or both.
Probably both.
Ethan
Probably-
Perky would come along, and I guess Reagan now.
Yeah.
Um, and I would
Way
invite
to ruin everything, Reagan.
Reagan.
Jeez.
You make me fifth wheel. I'm always either a third or a fifth or seventh wheel, no matter what. Even when it's me and 2 other guys. But yeah, and you're with your special someone, and you're seeing God's beautiful creation, going through some transition, a beautiful transition, and you're enjoying. You get some exercise, good earthly air in your lungs. Mm-hmm. Get the smell of those Buckeyes. You get the smell of the walnuts.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Yeah. Now, here's my problem with.
How can you
with
have
it.
a problem with that? That is the perfect day. And here's what the sky looks like, Philip. It's perfectly blue.
No,
with-
that's not
Hold on.
fall.
It is.
It's not fall.
That's fall. You're thinking of spring. Spring is overcast. Fall is not.
No,
Fall is beautiful blue skies with big old white clouds.
no. That's
No,
not
it
at all
is
fall.
for sure.
No.
Summer is just blue skies, no clouds.
Maybe in like some sort of crazy Mysterio land that
And-
Daniel made up in his
No,
mind.
and that-
but in Dayton, Ohio,
But
fall,
Xenia, Ohio, which you just described,
that's still
is beautiful.
no, it's not.
It is.
I can tell you right now, the problem is the overcast skies.
But
There's
it's not.
any
The
sun.
fall's not overcast,
It's
though.
always overcast.
It's not, though.
Whenever I go outside and it's fall, it's overcast.
It's not.
And because just the winter blues are coming. That's what the sky is saying.
No,
It's
winter
saying,
and spring
come
are
on,
overcast, summer and fall are
come
not.
on down, winter. Is your lucky time to come and destroy the world once again and make Philip sad. And then it's muddy.
It's
just
not
like
muddy.
The leaves are all muddy and gross.
It's not, though. Here's the thing. You're getting it confused with spring. Because spring, it's overcast, it rains a lot, it makes the ground muddy. Fall is in between summer and winter, which are the dry seasons.
I'm telling you right now that fall, every time I've gone out in the fall, that's what it makes me think of.
Maybe you just don't go outside on the good days of fall or something. I don't know. Because you and I have very different views on what fall is.
I guess so.
But you can't deny that.
You said I couldn't deny it, and then I just did.
So you're denying God's beautiful creation.
No, I'm saying
taking a hike in his beautiful creation.
I'm saying my favorite part is when it's the summer and it's dry and it's wonderful and there's clouds.
I
But
can't believe you.
There's sun. You get hot, just jump in the river. Can't do that in the fall.
No, but
too
that's
cold.
the thing. You don't get hot.
Yeah, you do.
I don't-
If you're
all right.
fat like me, you get hot.
Okay.
Not that I'd ever jump in the river. I wouldn't do that.
So your means tell me that a nice walk with your wife is a NG.
I'm
Lindsay, are you
saying-
listening to this?
I'm saying that a nice walk in fall is a nice walk in fall. That's yes, great, wonderful. Is
Oh,
it
so
better?
it's a
Is
yes
it
go?
better than a summer?
That's not what I'm arguing.
Well, and that's what I'm arguing.
But why? You can't compare. You got to take fall and just put it by itself.
Fall by itself, I'll give it a yes. I'll give it a coming along.
Put another YG.
It's another
Thank you.
half YG.
No,
It makes a full one
you can't do that. You can't.
because it's only half as good as summer.
No, I said you can't compare. It's just fall.
Well,
Forget
of the,
the
four
other
seasons.
Forget the other 3 seasons.
Of
exist.
the 4 seasons, summer's number one in terms of
that's a lie.
walking.
That's
in terms
it's
of
third
walking,
best.
and then you get
In terms of walking,
yeah.
I'd say it's
so-
second. Fall's
and then
best.
fall is underneath that,
Okay.
and then you get
Spring and then winter. Winter's awful to walk in.
uh
It is. Your face is
yeah
too cold.
yeah
to
it's better.
even-
It's better than yeah. Spring's better than
yeah.
winter.
Because winter's over and you're like, oh, it's getting warmer out. I'll go outside. Even if it's pouring rain, I'll go walk in the spring because I can at least
Because it lasts for
stand
6
it.
months in Ohio.
Okay, so yeah, put that. Okay, thank you. So 2 YGs, 2.5 YGs, and 2 NGs.
Maybe.
Okay, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
I think you like these.
Okay.
I think I've heard you say the words that you like corn mazes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm all right with corn mazes.
corn mazes are great. Have you
Okay.
ever been to Tom's Corn Maze?
I have.
Tom's Corn Maze is great.
Yeah.
So yes or no?
I'll give corn maze my A-okay.
Okay, put that. Thank you. Okay,
Here's what I like about corn mazes.
yeah, keep talking.
All right. So corn mazes, here's what I like about them.
Okay.
Let me try to come up with something right now of what makes them any good at all.
Well, here I'll tell you what's good about them. Unless if you're done hearing me talk with your sigh right then,
No,
maybe
you can go. I'm kidding.
is that it's not like a passive activity. Like you have to like actually
you got to think.
you gotta think.
Yeah.
You gotta have strategy and
I think that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Is that there's a bit of a learning curve to it even.
yeah, it's like an escape room.
Yeah. Yeah. And you kind of feel like you might die because you don't really know how to get out.
Well, you know those scarecrows are just roaming them, looking for their next victims.
I thought you were calling them Roman.
No,
Those-
roaming.
those scarecrows, they're from the Roman times.
They're mummified Roman soldiers that are up on.
Now that would be very scary.
That'd be a good little movie. But no, yeah. So I mean, you walk around, you got to actually like think about where you're going. Especially at Tom's Corn Maze, you have to like find the map pieces and whatnot.
Yeah.
They're fun at day or at night.
I've never done it at night.
You've never. Both times I've done Tom's Corn Maze was at night, and it was so
How
fun.
do you do it?
You got to have your flashlight.
They allow you to do it at night?
Oh yeah,
I think when I was there, which was a while ago, they closed at dusk.
we got to do it. We got to do it this year. I think Lindsay's all for it this year.
Okay. Well, you can pay.
But yeah, so you're doing that. You're running from the scarecrows because they'll get you. They're running for you.
Well, they're Roman.
They're Roman. And yeah, and then you get out and you feel like you actually accomplished something.
Well, it just goes to show that we're probably little Greeks.
Hey, you know,
That doesn't make any sense,
no,
but I liked it.
Well, hold on. I'm about to make a joke off of that.
Oh.
I want a Greek friend whose name is Gert, so I can say, "Yo, Gert."
Oh, okay. Anyway,
All right.
Greek yogurt.
Yeah. Or just in Greece. Be like, "Yo, Gert."
And Greece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you just cover your friend Gert in hamburger grease and you say, "Hey, gotcha, yogurt."
Okay.
Or just cover him with yogurt. It's a yogurt.
Yogurt.
All right. So that was a YG.
Yeah.
Corn mazes.
Yeah, I'll
All right.
give that one.
Okay.
I'll give it.
3.5 YGs.
I get the feeling that the end of this list is not gonna jive with me.
Hold on. Shut up. Number 5?
Already? Was that number 6?
Yeah,
Corn
it
maze?
was. Yeah.
We're just blazing the trails.
I think so. I think we'll look at the time when we're done, and it'll be like 2.5 hours.
That might happen. We did have a long introduction.
I know. I loved it. Number 5 is bonfires.
Okay. Yes. YG.
YG. Okay.
But I'm okay with them all times of year.
Oh, for sure. But like, fall is if you get the good fall weather,
It's very conditional.
it's great because summertime it's a little too hot to do a bonfire, even at night,
I've
especially
almost
here.
never felt that way. I've
Well,
never felt like
it's because you have like titanium skin or something. I don't know what's wrong with you, but Philip loves the hot weather. I don't get it.
I love it.
I don't. Okay, this one's a problem in the summertime here in Dayton.
Yeah.
When it's 9:30 p.m. and it's still 87 degrees outside,
Love it.
that's a problem.
I love it.
And then being by a bonfire
yeah.
makes it even worse. But here, cooled off a little bit, not too cold to where if you like step away from it, then you're like freezing your tushy off. But you can stand close to it. You can stand far away from it. You can roast your weenies and your hot dogs. Oh, that's the same thing. I meant to say. You can stand close to it. You can stand far away from it. You can roast your marshmallows or your weenies, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
How was that one?
That
Is that a
one was
good take?
better, yeah.
Okay. And then and you not too cold, not too hot. Perfect time for bonfires.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that one? That's still a YG? Bonfires.
Yeah. Bonfires.
When I think of bonfires, I think of fall. I don't think of the other. Sometimes summer, but if we're doing a top 10 summer list, I don't think bonfires is gonna make the cut. There's other things to do in the summertime
I mean,
before bonfires. But fall time, that's like one of the first things that pops into my head.
maybe.
All right.
Yeah. Yes. It is more of a fall activity. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Okay, number 4. By the way, that's 4.5 YGs versus 2 NGs.
Yeah.
Number 4, them spooky movies.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. Spooky is whatever you want it to be. So I know some people probably watch straight up just the most horrific horror movies around Halloween time. Some people may watch more like Alfred Hitchcock stuff, or like things of that nature, or watch the old fun Disney romps, like Hocus Pocus and Casper and all that junk. So it can really be, just whatever movies remind you of that great Halloween time. What do you think about that?
That's an NG for me.
NG, even Hitchcock?
Even Hitchcock.
Really?
Because I'd watch that any time of year. It is not a fall, not a fall related thing to me.
Okay.
Give me the spooks any time of year.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm
but not
saying,
too spooky. Not enough to make me wonder if I'm gonna be possessed by Satan tomorrow.
Right, or if you're gonna have your night terrors.
Yeah, if I'm gonna accidentally choke Lindsay again.
Right. Okay. I was like, Phil probably won't go for this one.
Yeah.
But if you want to know more about our spooky movies, maybe tune in next week.
Is that next week?
Yeah, it's next week.
You sure?
But we can just cut this part out. Okay. But yeah, it's next week. Okay. All right. Put an NG up there.
It's 3.5 to...
No, 3
to
to
4.5.
Yep. All right.
That's
And I know this is going to be an NG.
It's already...
Haunted houses / haunted hayrides.
Yeah.
And Philip, I knew Philip would say it and no go to that one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna talk about it because I love them.
Why? What makes you like it so
I
much?
don't know. I don't know where it came from. Because growing up, we didn't ever go trick or treating.
Yeah, you did.
Well, on our property, but out and about.
Yeah.
We weren't around Halloween stuff a whole lot growing up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that. Maybe it's the homeschool. It's the homeschool predicament where
you're rebelling.
You're rebelling. Only I wouldn't say this is a rebel. It's just I was withheld.
You're deprived.
I was deprived while I was younger, and now I'm like, oh, I love the thrill. I love the thrill. Because here's the thing. I know it's not real, but there's just something about it. There's something about, maybe this vampire is real.
Well, there's a connection between fear and the happiness.
Okay.
Like hormones and stuff. There, whatever reaction you get when you get scared also makes you happy in a sense.
Okay.
I think that's true.
Odd. That's very odd.
Yes.
But I don't know, it's just something about Halloween. There's nothing else like it throughout the year. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Other things, like we were just talking about bonfires. You can have them in the fall time, you can have them in the summertime.
Yeah.
Baseball spans from spring to fall. It's more than half the year.
Yeah.
Even other holidays. There's ham. You eat ham on Christmas and Easter. You know what I mean? There's things that, but something about Halloween. It's the only time, October is the only time of year that stuff is going on. And I think it's just I look forward to it. It's a big event to me.
I see.
And I love the hay rides because, just the smell of the hay, the coolness of the night, people jumping and screaming on you.
Just delightful.
Just delightful. I love it. I love it so much. And I don't know. Yeah, it's really been the last few years that I've really fallen in love with the haunted houses and the haunted hay rides, but I do love them.
Yeah. I don't I don't hate it,
Yeah.
but I definitely don't love it.
You know what would be so great?
No.
We should get, you know, that leather jacket that you gave me that we don't know where it went?
Yeah, because you lose things in your bedroom.
No, it's not up there because I've cleaned it since then. We should get those again because that's the best thing to wear around fall time is that leather jacket.
I will say that cool faux leather jackets are
That
probably
leather
the best
jacket
part
was
of
so rad.
the hoodie leather jacket.
So yeah, so you don't hate it, you say.
But I don't love it, so it's an NG.
It's an NG.
No go.
Okay.
So,
So that
sorry.
I think that's 4 to 4.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we at? What number are we at?
We're at top 2.
Oh boy.
And I know you like this one. All right. Number 2 is slam jamming that turkey with your fam.
Wait, what? You talking about Thanksgiving?
Yes.
Thanksgiving does not count.
It does. I said September through November. Remember when I set that up at the beginning? You can't deny it.
All right.
And even if we were going by actual fall dates, it's in there.
Yeah, but in my mind, it's winter already.
But it's not.
It's the end of November.
It's not though. And in
It's
my
basically December.
in my mind and in fact, it's still fall. So number 2, slam jamming that turkey with your fam.
All right. Yeah, YG.
All right. Yeah, I was like thinking about it because when I think of fall, I think of Halloween. That's just like in my mind. That's just what it's associated with. But I was like, oh wait, the other best holiday, because the 3 best holidays, or I guess the 4 best holidays. Actually, we're not going to do that because that's probably going to be a list later on in the future.
10 best holidays?
Yes. But yeah, those are 2 of the best, and they're both in fall. So slam jamming.
Are you about to tell me that wait,
What?
I would like to know your list, but I will hold off.
Okay.
I think your list is whack.
Okay.
Whatever you're about to say was about to be whack.
All right. No, I know it sounded confusing. It would have made more sense if I had finished the sentence, but I realized I didn't want to finish the sentence.
Okay.
So YG to eating turkey with the fam, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anything with food.
There you go. See?
I think that if Halloween had good food, I'd be down.
I'm sure people have like, I mean, there's like caramel apples.
I don't like caramel apples.
I don't
that much.
either. I don't either. That's why I didn't put it in my.
Or candy corn sucks.
I hate candy corn. Oh gosh.
I mean, it's not. I'll
it's
eat
like
it with peanuts.
No, it's like my least favorite candy. So number 2, slam jamming that turkey with your fam. As a YG. Put that YG on there.
All right, so this is number 1, huh?
This is number 1.
This is gonna be a big. If I say yes or no, this determines it.
I'll let you think that. But I do have one more honorable mention. I only say this because I've never done it, but I've heard that people love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is apple picking.
Oh,
I've never done that. So,
I've done like strawberry picking.
okay. Well, for all of you people who like to go pick apples in the fall time, that one's for you.
You know what I'd really like?
What?
You know what I'd really like?
What's that?
Is a cool little almond tree. I don't know when those bloom, but they're very beautiful.
Buckeye trees are cool.
Yeah, but almond tree, have you ever seen them? They bloom like this.
They bloom like no other.
They bloom so white. Some really white like flowers.
It's like my thighs.
Yeah, wider than your thighs.
All right.
But yeah,
Wider than a ghost? Because of spooky times at Halloween?
I guess so. So what's number 1?
Number 1 is Guess Who Night.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to explain what Guess Who Night is.
Yeah.
We've briefly brought it up earlier, just in this episode. So growing up, my grandparents being and some of my aunts and uncles being very conservative Baptist folk. I love them to death. They were like, we can't do Halloween because
So
we
we'll do
can't
Halloween.
worship Satan.
Yeah.
But then we just ended up doing Halloween.
Yeah. Trick or treat.
Trick or treating, basically. Only it's back on my property.
Yeah.
With my family,
safe and sound, away from the world,
away from the Satanists of the world.
No one to come and get you.
So we would go from my house to my cousin's houses and my grandparents and a couple of our neighbors. We'd go from house to house, dressed in our costumes.
You gotta guess who it is.
Yeah, that's why it's called Guess Who Night, is because you gotta guess who the person's gonna be before the night comes. But really, I'd always just get my cousins to tell me, and then I would lie to them about who I was being.
Oh, like beforehand?
Yeah, I'd be like, who you
Oh.
gonna be? And they'd be like, oh, only if you tell me. I'd be like, okay. And they'd be like, I'm being Spider-Man. And I'd be like, yeah, well, I'm being Shrek. I was never Shrek.
I'd like to see a Daniel Shrek though.
I would too. That'd be pretty crazy.
Teenage Shrek.
I'm not a teenager anymore.
Yeah, but you have the body of a
I
teenager.
20. I 20 years old. But yeah, so we'd go around trick or treating, get our big old treasure trove of candy.
Yeah.
We'd go up to the bonfire at our house. We'd burn that baby. We'd
Wait, your candy?
no, we'd burn the bonfire.
Oh.
We'd have food. We would barter our candy with one another. We'd make bargains, and we'd be like, "Hey, I'll raise your 2 Milky Ways for 1 Kit Kat."
Yeah, remember that one time that I tried to like make us do poker with candy?
Oh, did we do it?
No, you guys just kind of decided to go against the rules, and it sucked.
All right. I Guess Who Night.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was like that evening or something.
and then we hang out. It's a big old family friend ordeal where we're all wearing costumes and we're having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so here's another thing that I don't like about Halloween.
Uh-huh.
I don't like dressing up.
Yeah, that's crazy talk.
I don't like
Hey.
the money nor the work that I have to put into that.
Okay, you know what? Hush up about that. You're taking all the fun, taking it, and you're storing it away behind you. But here's the thing: you can't say no to this because this is a family tradition
Well,
that you are a part of now.
here's the thing. Now that I'm family, and I like aspects of Guess Who Night.
I didn't even mention the best part of Guess Who Night.
The food or your grandpa telling the story?
Yeah, my grandpa sings a song.
I don't know what it's called.
Amberlyn?
Amberlyn?
I think so.
Oh, about a lady getting her head chopped off.
And then the king being scared.
Yeah.
It's very funny story song. But yeah, so you like aspects of it.
I like it. I like that. I like the food a lot. Don't like how cold it's been.
Yeah, it does get cold sometimes. Last year it rained.
Yeah, don't like the weather. The fire's all right.
Mm-hmm.
It normally happens on a weeknight, so I gotta leave early. But then Lindsay wants to stay longer, and she takes 20 minutes to say goodbye to people. Stuff like that. There's some annoyances. I don't eat candy really that much,
Right.
and if I do, I feel awful afterwards. So it's just kind of like a lot of bad. There's some good. I like the fam. I'll hang out with the fam. So it's a YNG. Yes and no. Go.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though.
So I guess it's another half.
Either way, the YG's won.
I don't think that's true.
It is.
I don't think that's
Here it
true.
is, Philip. I wrote it down. Driving through piles of leaves, no. Football games, no. Pumpkin carving, yes. Hiking was a no, I believe, from you.
It was.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 3-1. But then the yeses just kept winning. Corn mazes, yes. Bonfires, yes.
No.
You said yes.
I said that was like not really one.
You said yes.
I said it was. I like bonfires. I don't think it matters if it's fall or not.
But you said yes, though.
Yeah, but I don't think it counts as one.
It does.
I think that's the half one that I was counting.
But I said you can't do that.
But I did. So
that's tied up right now.
no, it's not.
Spooky movies, no. Haunted houses, no. Slamming jamming that turkey with your fam, yes. Guess who night, yes, no.
So it sounds like you counted wrong.
No, but here's the thing. You forgot about that honorable mention, that half. And it makes the yeses go overboard, Philip.
I don't think you counted it.
It
right,
wins
though.
it. It wins it.
Ugh. But
So.
in my heart, we both know the truth.
But here's the thing: is I proved you wrong.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. Exactly.
I proved you wrong. Is the thing.
You by like fixing the competition.
How many people you think are still listening to this episode?
I think it's very engaging.
I hope so. I've been very engaged.
They've been wanting to know what the results were going to be. That's for sure.
Yeah, and yes, won. Fall is supremely the best season.
Oh, that was not at all.
That was what
we were just
that
seeing
was what
whether
was
or
on
not,
the line.
No, we were seeing whether or not fall was worth its time.
And it is.
No, so
Or else God wouldn't have invented it. So boom. Boom shakalaka.
So here's what I've learned.
What?
Here's the end of the moral of this story of today's podcast. It's that Ohio is a liar. Ohio, it's like it tricks
this
you.
region of Ohio.
Yeah, this region. I'm sorry, southwest
Southwest of
Ohio.
Ohio, yeah.
I'm sorry, I almost called it southeast. That's not true. Southwest Ohio.
We almost don't have a southeast because Ohio comes down into a little point.
That's crazy talk.
It does.
You're a wild man.
No,
That
it
think-
comes down into a little.
If that's the case, then we don't have a southwest. We have a south. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying like towards the east, it kind of goes up. So there'd be like a mid southeast. But
Okay. So basically, what I'm trying to say is you get all 4 seasons in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Ohio says.
right,
That's what they say.
but you really
Ohio-
only get 2.
You really only get 2.
2.5. If you combine fall and spring, it makes about a half a season.
Yeah.
Here.
So, and that's the problem, and that's what how the cookie crumbles of.
I
the
like
weather.
crumbly cookies though.
You do? You don't
Yeah.
like the mushy?
I do
gooey
love
cookies?
mushy. They can be mushy and crumbly. I think you're forgetting this.
So here's what I want: is I want global warming to happen. I guess to be full on.
Just
Sorry about the
just
North
go
and South
ham on it.
poles, and make Ohio hot again.
okay. All right, Philip.
And then
All right, Philip J. Osterday.
yeah. Or here's the other thing that I would want. I would want it to truly be the 4 seasons.
Yeah, I do too.
And winter
Exactly
lasts,
3 months for each.
No, winter lasts for a month,
A month.
and fall lasts. It can last a little longer,
It can last 3 whole months.
and then summer lasts a lot longer.
Nah.
And spring.
Okay, here's the thing. If summer wasn't so stuffy here, then yes.
Exactly what I'm saying.
So if they operated how they should,
Yeah.
then they all get equal time. 3. Here's the thing. Winter would be shortest anyways because of February.
Okay.
So there
But
you
it's
go.
still it feels too long.
I know it does. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, so
but,
that's why I'm saying just
But we gotta
a
be fair.
month.
We
a
gotta
month
be
and a
fair.
half.
We gotta be fair.
A month and a half for winter.
So yeah, that was our episode. That was it.
We've got a lot of fall activities.
Yeah.
In terms of our episodes,
Dude, this
coming
next
up.
month is stacked.
So it's gonna be good stuff, and I won't
excited.
be so drowsy and down for the next episodes.
Yeah. Hopefully, Philip decides to stick with the plans. next upcoming weeks.
Next
In
week's-
fact, this Saturday, Philip,
yeah.
do you just want to do the whole day?
I don't know if I can.
Okay, we'll talk about it after.
Because of work.
We'll talk about it after.
Yeah, so.
I was going to say something to our listeners, but I forget
Well,
what it was.
you're going to tell them to go to patreon.com/classic countdown conversations and check out our channel.
Check out our tiers. We're not even going to talk about it here. We're just going to tell you to go look it
Go
up.
check it out.
You want to do our disappointment segment? Disappointment segment?
This is called A Little Sip of Disappointment.
Okay.
And today's disappointment is brought to you by Corey Thomas,
Okay.
who says, like listening to your friends debate about things that don't matter to anyone else. Fun to have in the background and pick sides.
Wait, what?
That's a brand new
It's
one.
a brand new one. Wait, what
a
did it
brand
say?
new one.
Say it again.
That's a brand new one.
One more time?
I don't know what. How did you do that, Corey?
One more again?
What sort of? Corey got an iPhone. Corey got an iPhone
Corey.
and finally,
Corey, you dog.
you dog, you dirty dog, Corey. You like listening to your friends debate about things that don't matter to anyone else. Fun to have in the background. Pick sides.
Pick sides. I don't get that. I don't get it.
Like when we're debating each other.
Oh, like when we're arguing.
Like
Pick a
right
side.
now, I think Corey listened to this episode before we did.
Oh.
Before we even made it. And he's like, I know whose side I'm on, Phillips.
No, I think Corey likes fall. It's not a, well, thank you. So the disappointment segment of our show wasn't a disappointment this
You know,
week.
it wasn't a disappointment. And you know what? It just turned my heart right up. Right
Right
upside
up
down.
around.
Was it had
a-
a frown and now it's turned upside down?
Was it a 5-star review?
Sure was.
That's great.
Thanks, Corey.
I received a text on Wednesday morning
Oh.
by a man who has left a thing on our review.
Okay.
Mr. Seth Cuson.
Kusan?
He said, LOL, the letter you read in your podcast was hilarious. Period. 2 crying laughing faces.
No, very good.
And then he went on to say that I stole the humor from other people.
Who'd you steal it from?
Well, that's the thing is I don't know. I think it just so many influences have graced me.
Who did
that-
he think you stole it from?
I think he was thinking of Tim and Eric, perhaps.
Okay.
Maybe Red Letter Media. I don't
Okay.
know. If I
Hey,
was
Seth? Hey, Seth? Cuson? More like poops on me. How about you stop that? How about you stop being Seth poops on me? Because I'd like to not think that Daniel stole all of his jokes.
I did. That's the thing is I didn't even consciously do it. I guess he just saw it. He saw it in me. So it wasn't like Mr. Eos who just straight up stole a joke from something else. It was an original thing for me. I must have just taken some bits and pieces from other people's humors.
All right.
That has become my own humor at this point.
Morphed it into your own.
I've morphed it into mine. I've culminated all of it.
Okay. All right, so let's get out. Let's skedaddle.
Yeah, we need okay, never mind. We'll talk about that afterwards too. Okay. We love you.
We love you.
Goodbye.